Today we're decorating for Christmas. Come on in, welcome to my home. It's finally that day. Today we are decorating for Christmas, and you're probably going to see two versions of this. You'll see the speed, just decorate with me, where I don't really explain what I'm doing, I'm just doing it, which will come out sometime. And then you'll see this version of it where I totally explain this to you. What I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, that sort of thing. But the first thing that we have to do is get out the base. Well, no. I suppose I should say the first thing I have to do is tell you I have a theme. Yeah, I do. My theme this year is Winter Wonderland, sort of based on the song. So I'm going to try to make my entire house feel like you are walking in a winter wonderland. So the first thing that we need to do is sort of get that Winter Wonderland feel with doing a base first. My base is going to be the green with the trees and the snow. That is going to be the basis of everything. So realistically I need to get all the green stuff out. It's been stored in my garage. Somewhere in there, some of it came out of the bags, so I'm going to do something which I've never done before. I'm going to vacuum my trees and my greenery to make sure that there's nothing on it. Simply because that way I can make sure that there's nothing on it. But I need to get those out so that I can do that.
Laughing all the way, bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lame, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank and then we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Okay, let's not forget about our city. You know, the sidewalks, the Dresden holiday style. Because I knew that I have Mom has a city Christmas village. So this year, I thought I'd put it over my cabinets. And this is going to become sort of cool, but sort of problematic. When I first get out all the city's buildings, it really does look neat. Then I find out that, well, they don't all light up. There was some of the lights were broken, so that became its own issue. Then some of the street lights that lit up were tangled up. That became its own issue. So I got them all up over my cabinets after a lot of futzing around with it, and decided I'd move on to doing my tinsel and snow-covered pine. Putting the pine up was really sort of fun because, you know, that's what it is. It's my base coat is the pine. So got the pine, after the pine was up and the city was up, then I put the icicles or the tinsel, which I used my string tinsel from last year. If you want to learn how to make string tinsel, click that eye in the sky. It'll show you how I made that string tinsel. But it's a lot of fun. So I got that up, covered it with snow, and we have the basis of everything. So now we're getting really that Winter Wonderland look. One of the things that I love about setting up for Christmas, especially with Christmas videos, is the way that they make you believe that it's all magical and clean and wonderful, and it's not. It's a messy process, and it's sort of interesting to be recording the messy end of this because, yeah, there is lots of stuff. Even with the fake pine, which of course I have to use fake pine because guess what? There are not Christmas trees out right now. So yeah, even with the fake pine, there's still pine needles. There's still like the fake pine needles on the floor. So just spent last few minutes vacuuming them up, and I'm sure I'll have to redo it again. But it's not all pretty and neat and organized. It's not. So don't feel like you're doing something wrong because yours isn't pretty and neat and organized, because there behind the scenes there's a whole herd of elves trying to make sure that the pictures that you see are nice and pretty. The next thing I need to do is get out all the snow. Yeah, snow. I do have fake snow, but I want more than just fake snow. What I want is, I want to give you that feeling that there's snow everywhere, which means that I need to really get out like the white blankets and the white pillow covers, so that way when you look around things, it looks like there is lots of white. However, I'm not going to lie to you about this and say everything was all ready to go. No, it all had to be washed. Every last piece of it had to be washed. So I did. I had to run it through the washer, dry it, and then I could go and put it up on everywhere. That's always something everybody sort of skips, is that little part. One thing that lots of people forget are things that they can actually decorate without doing much hassle with. I love to decorate my cabinets, so that way I can just put in the greenery, put in the fake snow, and as you look at it, it does give you that whole outdoors, it snowed inside the cabinet kind of feel. Now, one of the things which I did not try to do is make it look like I had snow falling on the Christmas trees. That I went for more of a garland kind of feel. The big Christmas tree does use the white feather boas. The smaller Christmas tree, I actually made that garland out of just the fake snow. I just cut it into fringe and then wrapped it around the tree. I mean, it was really simple. I didn't have to go out and buy anything because I didn't have the extra white feather boas that I thought I did. So I got all those up and ready to go. I knew to get that outdoor feel that I needed to have pine cones, and I sort of corralled my pine cones in areas where they wouldn't just be falling all over the place. Sometimes I put them in pitchers, sometimes I put them in vases, or vases, depending upon who you are. But I always tried to make sure that there was that feeling, that you got that great feeling of, this is outside, everything is pretty cool, we are outside. Getting the Christmas village done was really straightforward. It was just adding the extra lights to the Christmas village and then putting snow to help cover all the wires and everything. I'm not real worried about wires showing, simply because, well, guess what? That happens. It's okay. But one of the things I want to stress is that this doesn't happen like overnight. It's not one of those, bam, you are done. Take the time to do your Christmas decorating, because when you take the time to do your Christmas decorating, and if you watch closely, that takes place, I think, over an entire week. I could fine-tune it. I found that when I fine-tuned it, it did turn out a whole lot better than what I thought it would. It was really cool. Now, one of the things which you probably did notice, that in my bedroom I did pillow coverings. If you want to learn how to make those pillow coverings, let me know, because I needed the white for the pillow coverings and I didn't have it, so I had a blanket that my lovely dog had chewed a small hole into. So I just took that blanket and cut it into a pillow covering, sewed them up real quick, and there you had it. It was really, really easy. This is something you can do, but I want to stress, it's not that straightforward. As I showed you, the house does not stay clean. I don't know where people get that whole idea. I think my trees are beginning to die because of, well, the leaves falling off of it, so I might have to get some new trees. But I'm going to try to make those last for as long as I possibly can. I really do love this look. It is so much fun. It worked out so well. I was actually impressed with how well it worked. But it's one of those things that you can do. You can recreate this. You can watch me. You'll get to watch the whole speed Christmas decorating of this. But it's really a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. If there's something that I forgot to hit, some of the decorations which I did not talk about, the snowflakes, The snowflakes that I didn't have, I got from the dollar store. Yeah, they're just big snowflakes. That way it kept with my whole Winter Wonderland theme, and I love being able to go from daytime into nighttime. That look is really cool, and it gives you that wonderful, warm, cozy, let's just snuggle up kind of feel. Well, let me know what you thought about that down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I get to see you again next time. And also, take a look down in the description for some of the things that I use, and you can check out these videos I picked out just for you. I hope I get to see you again next time.